have 17 games. If once you lock something up, you're just going to sit out. That's not fair either. It's not fair for Cincinnati.
This is hands down top 10, one of the weirdest takes I have ever heard in my life. Like, it's a legitimate argument that people are making all over social media, saying that essentially, like, this is unfair to the Cincinnati Bengals, that this is the NFL getting one step closer to becoming the NBA because somehow, as he was saying, this is how it all started with the NBA. The weird thing is that it's being talked about as if this is a brand new thing, as if this is the first time we've ever seen somebody sit their starters in a meaningless game in week 18. This has been happening for a long time. This has nothing to do with there being 18 weeks. This was happening when there were 17 weeks. This is not a brand new concept. If you reach the final week of the season and you are locked into your seed and you have nothing to play for, you sit your starters, or at worst, you sit them for 3/4. And it's always been discussed from the standpoint of, do you want your starters taking a week off heading into the playoffs? If you got the first seed, do you really want 2 weeks off? Like, do you want to keep them fresh? What's the injury risk? What about, we were talking about Saquon Barkley and breaking records and whatnot. But I don't feel like it's ever been talked about from the standpoint of being unfair to another team because you didn't play your starters and make the game as hard as you could for the opponent. But because it's Joe Burrow in Cincinnati and Kansas City, all of a sudden this is an issue.